Hi, welcome to our Q&A episode. And today I have a question from Hejin, which is from Korea, and her question is about life balance. So her question is um so her letter is, Hi Sharon, thank you for opening this program to send our questions about our issues in life. I am a happy mom now, but I have some challenges, especially with my time, on how to balance it for my family and myself, especially with my studies and career. My question is, what is a healthy life? And how can I manage the time better between family and finding job and study? I realized that balancing between family and pursuing my dream career is really important. If I don't see the physical time that I have in reality, I might make too much schedule for a day, months, year, and it cause stress than having a happy life for my family, for my whole family and myself. It has been really a happy time for my family with our baby. There are many things to do in a day when I want to make an efficient schedule for all of us, and I like to think about what is a healthy life for all of us. After having a baby, sometimes I wonder whether I can go back to study or find a job near future because I have been away from school or working. I feel like I forget many things, but I try to keep studying a little by little when I can find some time. So thank you, Hejin, for your question, and this is what I want to give you an advice based on what I've also experienced and learned from my life and from the life of other people. Number one is I don't believe in a balanced life. But I do believe that there is an harmonious life. So what I mean about this is, okay, you are a mom, you are a wife, then you are also a student and wants to find a job. So your problem is how can you manage your time between your family and yourself, which is finding a job or having or continuing studies. You mentioned also about a healthy life, which I will also talk about, and so those are the main issues that you mentioned, and also I want to say something about what you said that you might forget the things that you also learned from school, right? And if you will go back to job, it's like it will all be the same. And I heard you that you are also doing some studies if you got sometimes for you. So this is what I can advise for you. Number one, okay, a healthy life that you are asking for me is a healthy life is not really balanced life. It is harmonious life. And number one, healthy life for me is you need to know first what do you really value in your life right now. So in the present, what do you really value? Of course, you value your time with your family, with your baby, and you also probably value your studies, right? And also having a career and finding a job that you are dreaming. So those are the three. And right now is um, probably it consume a lot of time for doing a lot of chores, right, in the house in your family, and that is of course is given for moms. So what I want to do first is get a paper and write all the things that you are doing in a daily basis, from morning until nighttime. Do all the tasks that you're doing for your family, and on the other side is write the things that you want to do for yourself. Okay, so you mentioned about you are studying little by little, so that is good. So how can you really um, like put them in a harmony. Like you can't really make everything equal. That is like the balance. We can't do things equally all together at the same time. So for you is what how can you put time limit for the things that you are doing in a daily basis, not compromising the things that you really want to do for yourself. And what I can suggest is you incorporate in your time the things that you want to do for yourself. Like for example, catching up for the studies that you want to learn before you go to a job, you look for whatever whatever career you want to pursue. So incorporate them. Like for example, while your baby is sucking milk from you, right? And then you can watch video trainings or YouTube, the things that you want to learn. Or probably you can also read books while your kids are sleeping or they are they're playing. So I think you are also doing this. But one more important thing is that I want you to think about is what do or who you really are, instead of asking like what do you really want to do. Because if you really know who you are, like go back to your core, go back to your inner self, your gift, your strength. Because you said in your letter that you don't want to forget things that you want to learn. There is a thinking of sometimes we feel like we're not anymore enough, or we're not sufficient with the things that we want to pursue in our life. So what I can suggest to you is go back to your core, because you know what, you are more than your job. You are more than the things that you learn from school. You are more than the career that you want to pursue. And if you just trust yourself that you already have it within you, no one can take that away from you. And what you can do is just keep the momentum up. Keep the momentum up. It is a myth, like you want, for example, there are people like they want 5 hours a day to do their things while being a mom, and they're being frustrated because they don't have a 5 hours in a day because of the chores, household chores and whatever. Make something like 30 minutes in one day or less, but that 30 minutes is really focused, like in a daily basis. So instead of being frustrated that you don't have a 5 hours, do something like 30 hours in a day to make to get your momentum up. So, and number that is, yeah, right now the number one is you need to really know who you really are, and it follow the number two is what do you want, what do you really want in life, right? What's your vision, what do you want to accomplish, aside from the job that you want to have, what kind of job, and how what's your vision in your job. So, and the second is what do you want to study? Is it going back to school, or just study? You can probably learn from books, learn from online courses, right? And that is more practical now to really learn from home, and just going out sometimes to attend seminars and events. So yes, incorporate your passion into your life. That is, for me, is healthy. Do not forsake the things that you really love for yourself while taking care of your family, taking care of your baby, and being not frustrated if you are not fulfilling, or if you are not giving too much attention for your family. Okay, so here is the battle here is the quality time. How much quality time can you give? For example, you are attending your kids, you are being with them. Are you really being present, or your mind is on your job, or your studies, or whatever you want to do? So spend a quality time, and it doesn't matter how long it is, just a quality time, whatever your family needs at the moment. And don't first forget, and then don't forsake the things that you really love for yourself, because I believe that you as a mom, if you do not fulfill your own dream, how can you encourage your kids to fulfill their own? And I know a lot of moms out there that who did fulfill their own dreams, and they now trying to make their children to fulfill their dreams for them, their own dreams, right? So what is happening is they will just keep the cycle. They were just doing a cycle. Then their kids will also be frustrated because they didn't fulfill their own dreams, and they will do it in their kids and the next generation, and that is really sad. So I know you don't like to do that. I know that you have a dream for yourself and for your family, and yeah. So that's like, do not be frustrated, or do not be feel guilty that you are not doing a balanced life, because there's no such thing as a balanced life. It's just a harmonious life. When how can you incorporate the things that you value in your life, your family, your career, your job, and never forget who you really are, what are your strengths, what are your gifts, because those will not be taken away from you. Whether you have a degree or what, it doesn't matter. What's important is you know who you really are, and no job can put you down, can limit you. And I hope you won't limit yourself with a job or degree. If you forget the things that you learned from school, what if it meant for you to forget them, right? For you to really explore on some new things, really that you really love, that it is really aligned to your calling, to your passion, to your strength and gifts, right? So I hope you learned something from this video, and you who are watching this video who has also a same challenge like Hejin, you can share this video to them. And if you also have some challenges that you're facing in your life with your relationship, career, and in on your personality, you can email them to me in my website below, the contact form. You can send your message to me, and I'm be glad to read them and answer them in our Q&A episode. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So whatever you want to be, to do, and have in your life, it all starts with you.